Greetings! Hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Belle. I'm here to bring you some tarot and oracle card wisdom, some inspiration for your month or whenever you check in with this video. I'm thinking that this will be for July 2019, but you can also get inspiration if you run across it later. I'm using 3 different oracle and tarot decks. The tarot is Mystical Manga Tarot, which I actually set aside and have kind of come back to, and I actually really like it more than I thought I did. And then I have this old school Healing with the Fairies oracle, and a newer one which is called the Akashic Tarot. And the Akashic Tarot is a little different. It's like they kind of did their own version of the tarot, so it's kind of like a cross between oracle and tarot to a certain extent. It's cool though, I'm still getting used to it, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so I have drawn the cards, I shuffled and drew, but I have not looked at the cards yet. And if you notice the background music, I put on this background music called Peaceful Evenings by Kevin MacLeod, and it is Creative Commons license, which is pretty cool. So usually I don't have any background music, but I thought it would be nice. Okay, so you're out there sitting at your house, watching on your phone, and you say to yourself, what's going to be coming up as some themes in July 2019? Or just what can I think about to journal about, or just to kind of muse, kind of ponder. Okay, usually I do the tarot cards last, but I think I'm going to do them first this time from the Mystical Manga Tarot. Now the music is getting a little louder. Let's turn it down a little bit. Okay. The very first. Okay, and also the third tarot card wants to come up first. Just getting this little intuitive nudge. Interesting. So it's the 6 of Swords, like turning away from something, kind of setting sail on in your own direction, and you're putting something behind you. Okay, let me see if I get any more information with this card. Getting a feeling of something that was stuck or stagnant in your life is finally moving forward. And it's a little bittersweet. It's a little bit sad to have to turn your back on something that was originally really meaningful to you. However, it's been kind of a long time coming, so you know already that it's the right thing for you to do. It was kind of like a burden, or I'm getting kind of like a heaviness on my shoulders. So I feel like it was something that was really a burden to you in some way in your life, and you're finally able to set it down and move forward in the way that's right for you. Interesting. Okay. The second card from Mystical Manga is interesting. The 9 of Swords. So some kind of despair or something, kind of really negative thinking that is driving you crazy. You're just I can't refocus. I can't get my mind off this topic that I don't even like. Something's really bothering you. Okay, let's see if there's a resolution with the third card. The third card is, I guess this is Pentacles. It looks like the 3 of Pentacles. Planning something, organizing something, having a sense of a group effort that is going to be really practical and hands-on. You guys have been thinking about this project for a while. So I think as you turn away from the things in the past that haven't worked, you may feel a little bit of, you may feel a little bit down, or you may be worried about what's coming next. But everything is going to be okay, because I feel like either a good group of people to work with or organize a cool project with, or you're going to meet some really good friends in the month of July, or by the end of the summer, you're going to have that sense of community and camaraderie that you wanted. And as you let go of the things that aren't working, it's going to be pretty soon, in the next few weeks to the next few months, that a very, very positive resolution is going to come up for you. And you're going to feel a sense of belonging in the way that you want to. And you're going to feel that sense of friendship and people with similar interests who can like geek out with you over different things. That's really interesting. I thought that was like a really clear set of cards. Like, you know, sometimes it's a little bit foggy, but that one kind of came with a lot of clarity. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Akashic Tarot. Of course, like now I'm getting like really thirsty because I've been drinking coffee too much. I'm so thirsty. Okay, let me see if I can get through this without getting any water. Oh, I just turned them both over at the same time. Okay, so the two cards are the Queen of Forces, which looks really cool. It looks amazing. What a cool image. And the King of Scrolls. Almost a very clear balance of feminine and masculine energy. Oh God, which I don't love, especially these days, but in general, I don't love traditional feminine and masculine. Like, it literally doesn't make sense to me, even to the point of like, I'm not really on board with yin and yang in a traditional way, because it's just like, whatever, you know? Like, I don't feel like I need to define myself. Even though I'm comfortable with being a woman, but I don't need to define myself in a particular way to feel comfortable as a woman. And everyone has a balance of the feminine and the masculine. So what's a better way of saying that? I don't know. Let's just say balance, not like specific themes, unless you look closer and pick out those specific themes. But the terms feminine and masculine seem like really, really dated in like a bad way. Okay, so let's look at the Queen of Forces. She's like standing in water, like this shallow pond, and she's holding out her arms. It seems like she has a connection with the sun and the moon, lunar and solar energies. So for me, how this plays out for me, the lunar and solar energies, is there's two different facets, at least, to my personality, and I tend to think about different things during the day than I do in the late evening before I fall asleep. So this might be a card about having an understanding of yourself. If you're doing anything creative or artsy, you may need to pay attention to when you get your best ideas. Are you more of a morning person who likes to get up with the sunshine, or are you a late evening person who has more creative ideas in the evening? I tend to have more creativity in the late evening, even though I like to get things organized during the day. So that's something to think of. Okay. And then the King of Scrolls. My eyes are originally drawn to this gate behind him, like he's shut out from something. But he doesn't really seem to realize that. Okay, I don't know how this is kind of vague, but or kind of an offshoot of what this card is, but I feel like you see how he has this bench, and he's parked outside on this bench with all his scrolls, all his writing or reading material, and he seems almost oblivious to the fact that he is locked out of this gate. So he's like parked outside. He's forbidden entrance to somewhere that might be really cool to him. I feel like this kind of goes with the Six of Swords card that we got. With this image, I feel like it's almost saying that you are waiting too long for something that's not right. You're shut out of something because you're just going about it the wrong way. There's no need for you to be at the edge of something or to feel not welcomed in something. For some reason you feel like you're not welcome, or for some reason something seems shut down or cut off from you. It just means you're not going about it the right way, or you need to refresh how you're thinking about it, or you need to contact different people. Oh, okay. when I said contact different people, that sparked something for me. Like, I was annoyed that one of the Reiki groups I wanted to be a part of was like really anti. So I need to contact a different Reiki group. There's tons of them. So anything you feel like there's a roadblock that has nothing to do with you, just keep going, but look for a different type of entrance with different people and a fresh perspective. Because it's not going to do you any good to just wait and wait and wait when one particular avenue is not going to work out. Okay, that's cool. Last 2 cards from this ancient Healing with the Fairies oracle. First card is Raising Your Standards. That's interesting. Raising your standards. I mean, obviously you deserve the best. So is there an area of your life that you are accepting less than you want? Whoa, I just got this really cool sense of uplifting energy. Like, almost like literally like being like picked up like this. Like over here too. So I feel like I keep posting about raising my vibration and keeping a high vibe, which is almost a cliche now, but I think it's really true at the same time. So I keep posting about that on Instagram. This is another way of looking at the same thing. Raise your standards. Yeah, I feel this incredibly cool, uplifting feeling. So I feel like as you raise your standards, all the situations of your life, for the most part, are going to rise up to meet you where you are. So even if you don't feel totally supported right now, if you set your standards high, perhaps that will lead to a better situation and better experiences in the future. That's really cool. I really like this. Okay. Last card. Interesting. Family harmony. It's really interesting. It's like a really strong energy with this card. Family harmony. Whoa. I'm feeling like a whole kind of a circle. I'm feeling like a very warm feeling, like warm-hearted, and I'm feeling like my entire almost my entire aura, from like where I'm seated up like this, feels like a sense of warmth and wow, just a feeling of being really just a very certain feeling of being loved. It's like this steadiness of love and support. So I think whatever that has been for you in your early years and in your life, this very steady, consistent form of support and love. If you're getting away from that, or you've kind of forgotten about that as you get older, I think this card is saying you can still take time to tune into that feeling and that energy, that sense of love, and the sense that you are supported in ways that you maybe to a certain extent took for granted, and it's still available to you now, at least in energetic and feeling form. Wow, this is so cool. I really like the cards and the energy that came through. Not really any need to recap, but just show them again. We got the 2 fairy cards, Raising Your Standards and Family Harmony. And then we got, before that, we got like tuning into when you get the most inspiration for your creative projects. And we got try a different avenue if you feel like something is really shutting down for you, but it's still something that's really important to you, so just try a different avenue for that. And at the beginning, we had putting something totally behind you and setting forth in your own direction, which is something you know you've needed to do. And then you might be feeling really completely worried, almost distraught about something. However, you're going to be meeting the right group of people, forming a really cool friendship, different sets of friendships. It's going to be amazing. And that's going to happen like really soon, like in the next few weeks. Look for some opportunities for this because it could be really cool and a sense to collaborate in a cool way. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. This is really exciting. I really enjoyed creating this video for you, and I will see you next time.